Have you ever felt that gentle pull in your heart, the kind that whispers, "You're ready? Ready to bring a dog into your home? Ready for the unconditional love, the loyal eyes, the wagging tail waiting behind the door?" But what if you're not really ready? What if love alone isn't enough? Because growing a dog at home is not just about cuddles and treats. It's about commitment, awareness, and daily choices that shape a life. Today, we're going to uncover the real blueprint, the step-by-step path to growing a dog at home with care, confidence, and compassion. If you've ever wanted to do it right, stay with me. The journey begins now. Point 1. Choosing the right dog. Your journey starts long before the leash snaps on. It begins with understanding yourself. Are you adventurous or low-key, busy or balanced, city-based or nature-bound? Picking the wrong breed is like planting a cactus in a rainforest. It may survive, but it will never thrive. Labradors need space. Huskies demand stimulation. Bulldogs crave comfort. But the emotional cost? A mismatched dog may suffer silently, waiting, longing, until behavioral issues or heartbreak follow. This choice is the foundation of everything. So take your time, reflect deeply, because the right dog doesn't just fit your home, it fits your soul. But once they step paw into your space, the game changes. Point 2. Creating the ideal living environment. Imagine this: a tiny pup, nose twitching, tail wagging, entering a new world, your world. Every sound, smell, and step is unfamiliar. To them, your living room is an endless maze of wonder and potential danger. Would you let a toddler roam near an open fire? That's what an unsecured home feels like to a dog. Power cords, toxic plants, small objects. They seem harmless until curiosity turns tragic. But this isn't just about safety. It's about comfort, routine, a sacred space they can call home. A dog doesn't need luxury. They need security. So ask yourself, have you created a world where your dog can feel safe, seen, and supported? And just when your home seems perfect, it's time to face the biggest challenge of all, the art of communication. Point 3. Mastering the language of training. They don't speak our language, and we don't naturally speak theirs. But the bond between a human and their dog, it's built entirely on understanding. Training is not control, it's connection. It's the ability to speak through energy, tone, and timing. And when done right, it creates magic, where a single word can calm chaos and a look can spark trust. But when ignored, frustration brews. Biting, barking, bolting. You're not just teaching commands, you're teaching safety. Imagine calling your dog back seconds before a car speeds by. Training is protection. Training is love in action. So what's the secret? Consistency, patience, praise. Once trust is built through training, a new question arises. What fuels this body, this mind, this heart? Point 4. Feeding for growth and health. Food isn't just fuel. It's medicine. Every bite your dog takes either strengthens or weakens them. Would you feed a baby soda? Then why give your dog low-grade filler pellets? The truth is, poor nutrition shortens lives. It dulls coats, weakens joints, and worse, it often hides behind pretty packaging. But when you nourish wisely, eyes brighten, energy soars, lifespans extend. Whether it's premium kibble, home-cooked meals, or raw diets, the real key is education. Read labels, learn ingredients, avoid toxins, because what goes in builds everything. And once you've mastered the body, it's time to protect the spirit. But even the healthiest dogs fall sick, and when they do, only one thing stands between them and crisis. Point 5. Health, vet care, and emergencies. One moment, your dog's tail is wagging. The next, they're limping, shivering, silent. Health isn't a guarantee, it's a responsibility. Preventive care is your shield. Regular vet visits, vaccinations, flea treatments. But emergencies, they don't knock first. A blocked airway, a chocolate bar, a seizure, seconds matter. Panic helps no one. So be ready. Have a first aid kit, know the nearest emergency vet, learn CPR for dogs. Because when the worst happens, and it will, your calm response can be the difference between life and loss. And once the crisis passes, what's left is time. Precious, irreplaceable time. Point 6. Mental enrichment and emotional bonding. A bored dog is a ticking time bomb. Chewed shoes, torn couches, barking storms, not out of spite, but out of need. Dogs are not decorations. They're intelligent, emotional beings craving purpose. Walks are not enough. They need stimulation, puzzles, hide and seek, social play, but above all, connection. Talk to them, laugh with them, sit in stillness with them. Because when a dog feels understood, they give you everything. And that bond, it's not measured in tricks, it's measured in trust, in the way they rest their head on your knee and sigh, knowing they're home. But here's the real question. When they give you their all, are you ready to give them yours until the very end? Point 7. Lifelong commitment and legacy. They will age, their muzzle will gray, their steps will slow, but their love will not. A dog gives you a chapter of their life and asks only to be loved in return, through the joy, the pain, the ordinary days that become unforgettable memories. This is not a hobby. This is a promise to be their family, their safe place, their forever. And when the time comes to say goodbye, it will hurt deeply, but you'll know you gave them a life they never had to question, and that's the kind of love that never dies. So if you're ready to grow a dog at home, do it with intention, with heart, with everything you've got. Because in the end, it's not just about raising a dog. It's about becoming the kind of person a dog believes you already are. And if you want to learn how this same principle, consistent, loving growth, applies to your own life, tap into the next video on your screen. It's about the power of compounding, because just like raising a dog, the smallest actions, done daily, create extraordinary results.